Too sketchy.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you. I hope you've been enjoying game 1 and game 2 so far, because this is game number 3 between Elendi and S4ngetsu. Game number 1 did go to S4ngetsu with a very powerful performance on Sharon's Rest, while game number 2 went to Elendi with a powerful performance as well on Morksmire. You should go back and watch them both, because now we are on game number 3 on Shrine of Asurian. Pausing the game real quick, and usually I introduce you to the players of this 1v1, but we're going to be going through the map first, because this is a new map of Dawn of War 3. We have a triple point resource node down here towards the bottom side, mirrored match or map I should say. On the other side we have the triple point over here with 2 requisition gens and 1 power node. There are 2 elite point generators on this map near the shield generator, so prioritizing this might be a thing if you're wanting to stay late game. So there's one on this side, panning across the middle point of the map here, which is right here. On this side we have the other elite point generator. Other nodes on the map are 2 point generators with 1 power and 1 requisition node, and that pretty much covers it. The shield generators are actually, or you should know that, are supported by turrets which are alongside of them. Right behind them there is a wall kind of just obscuring it, and the core is actually surrounded by a wall towards the middle part, so you can't really charge at it. You have to flank it from the sides, but getting some ranged anti-artillery units back here applying damage to this core is usually what you see. Now following the core is a huge platform to where the players actually spawn. With that being said, let's just go up to the northern side of the map and introduce you to the players of this 1v1, as we should have in the beginning, but you know, this is a new map, so I'm pretty damn excited for this. Elendi as the Eldar player. We do have Scorpions, Farsiamaka, and Spiders, and the doctrines are going to be Reaper Focus, Plasma Nades, and Kaduin's Command Webway Shield. On the other side of the map we do have S4ngetsu, as we saw towards the bottom. Exactly the same loadout. The only difference is we have Banshee Rage. So Scorpions, Farsiamaka, and Warp Spiders, Banshee Raids, Nades, and Kaduin's Command Webway Shield. With that being said, undoing the fog of war already has been done. Resuming the game and check out what the players have brought to the table today. Bone Singer being sent out from the Webway assembly for S4ngetsu as 1 Dire Avenger, following up for the queue. On the other side of the map we do have Elendi starting with 2 Dire Avengers. Comparing that to the bottom, we only have 1 Dire Avenger. I'm curious as to why S4ngetsu is just going with 1. I wonder if he has something in store for us. Maybe buying something that he shouldn't be buying, or should be buying. But he is going to step up to this resource point right here, and most likely, yes indeed, he is going to be able to sketchy cap with a webway gate. On the other side, we do have Elendi pushing up really strong here, really aggressive near the enemy shield generator with a webway gate of his own. Looks like Elendi starting with 3 Dire Avengers, and comparing that to only 2 for S4ngetsu. I wonder what he has planned here. He's going a bit less aggressive. I understand this is game number 3 and you don't want to put all your cards on the table, but Elendi already poking up onto the platform that actually belongs to S4ngetsu. Elendi finding out what one of his Bone Singers are, and he's going to be in a lot of danger here. However, the supporting unit does come in for S4ngetsu. This Dire Avenger is trying to make it over there, but that is a dead Bone Singer for sure. That is going to be our first casualty of the game, as we have 2 Dire Avengers versus 1. Where are the units for S4ngetsu? This is not good for him at all. The 3rd Dire Avenger now showing up for Elendi. S4ngetsu throwing out some nades, but Fleet of Foot being used from his webway gate, so easily dodged there. Now being on the platform, you do have more vision. There comes the 2nd one. Where is the 3rd one? It is taking fire and or shooting at a Bone Singer down bottom. Bone Singer barely getting out of there, and it looks like now it's going to be able to catch up to his allies not before catching this up. No, he's gonna try to poke at this Bone Singer again, and down it goes. So trading 1 Bone Singer for another one. Up north we have another Bone Singer dead for S4ngetsu, and then applying damage to what was a warrior portal, but immediately canceling that out. And here we have a skirmish right now. 2 Dire Avengers versus 3. Obviously you're gonna be able to win in numbers. Nades are being thrown, easily missed there and or dodged. Fleet of Foot being used by all the Eldar players. Looks like we did have a forward building and or forward teleporting warrior portal. Another Bone Singer being built for S4ngetsu, but this warrior portal allows him to be able to build a Dark Reaper early on near the enemy shield generator. This is going to be able to apply a lot of pressure. Nades are coming out, missing everything on both sides. Dark Reapers are here, and now here comes the damage. Having to hurry up and get inside that shield generator to be able to proc the shield of the shield generator. Now finally we have 3 Dire Avengers, even on both sides, but there goes the Bone Singer, goodbye. So trading exact same amount of Bone Singers. However, Elendi with that Dark Reaper, man, that's a really early Dark Reaper. I think it came out maybe at 2 minutes even. Now teleporting back to Warrior Portal, keep that thing safe. He is aware of that, so he's not going to be able to mess with that much. Does find that the webway gate is here. Shield is being procced. No damage coming through just yet. Dire Avengers making sure they scoot away from that and not being able to decap this point, which will allow you to summon in a elite hero, which will happen in about 4 minutes, and both players do have scorpions, so I wonder if they're going to be able to apply that pressure early with the elite. Something's being teleported up front, and it's most likely a warrior portal this early, finally being able to build it, and now it is here, as he did lose the first attempt. Looks like the 3-point now going over to Elendi, trying to cap that, and then decapping and then recapping. So Elendi's still stepping up. Dark Reapers are taking some fire from these Dire Avengers. Now getting set up and then unsetting up and then setting up again. Something's being summoned. Here we go. It is 4 minutes. Both Scorpions are going to be able to get summoned onto the battlefield. This is S4ngetsu's right here, and this one is Elendi's. S4ngetsu's a lot more aggressive. You're jumping into the back line, but the pathing on Elendi having to go all the way around this. He does have jump if he wants to, but looks like they're just going to be able to make it out. They're really strange pathing. Both players making it out with their Scorpions with the same amount of shields. So they both took some damage and then retreating to their respective sides here, as Dark Reapers are now available and on the battlefield for S4ngetsu. Looks like Elendi is planning on doing something else. Looks like he's scooting the majority of his forces now towards the left side of the map. And I don't think S4ngetsu is aware of this. Elendi is going to the left. S4ngetsu is staying right here, thinking that maybe he's going to be able to hold off and or keep the defenses strong. Let's go back to Elendi real quick and finding out what he's doing. Do hear explosions. Grenades are being thrown at this power node. Power node is gone, not gone because of cooldown. But now we're applying pressure to the shield generator that is along the southern side of the map, as we're just kind of poking at the webway gate. Wait, I don't think this is going to be an even trade and or a good trade at all, as this shield generator is taking so much damage with 2 Dark Reapers, 3 Dire Avengers, and a Scorpion on this. This is going to go down and melt in seconds. There it is. Holy. 1 elite point, 500 requisition, and 50 power just went to Elendi for free. Meanwhile, all he lost was a webway gate. Knowing that your enemy is down bottom, maybe he's going to be able to push up and in return trade a shield generator as well. I don't see any units in the vicinity for Elendi, so Elendi might just trade this. Looking towards the bottom, looks like we are now poking at this listing post. Knowing that S4ngetsu is up north, majority of his forces at least, that tells Elendi that he has free will and free power to be able to move on onto this turret. Looking back up north, we do have, yes indeed, nobody being able to get summoned here. Looks like mass recall as well. He's going to be able to trade for this. Nicely timed there, recalling units just in time before this thing explodes. Looks like one of them might just stay behind because of the turret aggro. Looking down bottom again, the shockwave did get used out of the turret because he does feel the pressure here. There's one Scorpion trying to buy enough time. The Bone Singer nicely micro there to the side, not getting any damage done to that laser, and or from the laser. The Scorpions do need to respect the damage out of these Dark Reapers and Dire Avengers. It's like the mass recall was able to get procced in time, so here come the units for S4ngetsu as he teleports up some Bone Singers. Bone Singers absolutely getting melted, trying to buy some time for these guys to catch up and take part in this fight. Dire Avengers getting blasted there by the nades, but these Dark Reapers slow, as you can tell by that exclamation point right there, because they are in the vicinity of a webway gate. There it is. Nicely done there, utilizing this doctrine really well. And now spreading out your forces. Oh man, I don't know. I think S4ngetsu looks a bit stronger here with this setup. Checking out the unit comparison, he has 4 Dark Reapers. Hold up, 5 actually. Some of them are actually moving up north, as you can tell by the blue dots right there. What is following up right behind him? It's like a Dire Avenger squad, just to be able to peel and use grenades to keep them safe. It's like he's moving up north Maybe checking what his enemy is up to. There's one Avenger squad up there. And with that being said, you know what's going to make a huge difference? Actually, you know what? Stepping up into this is going to make a huge difference. That is a dead Bone Singer, melting in a matter of seconds. What's going to make a huge difference is Farsiamaka is going to be available in a few seconds now. There it is. Actually, she's available right now. 8-minute mark. Farsiamaka is going to be able to get summoned onto the field. Checking up north, what is happening now? We have Banshees engaging on this for S4ngetsu, and S4ngetsu is going to have to call in Farsiamaka to be able to defend this. We have 2 Banshees right here for S4ngetsu, and they're just going to be able to shoot back Elendi's attempt to be able to poke at this generator. But being that the Farsiamaka for S4ngetsu is up north, that tells me that, yes indeed, Elendi called in Farsiamaka down south, and now applying the Psychoblast damage modifier that takes reduced damage to your units. Looks like the Bone Singer was teleported up front to be able to turn that turret around, and here comes the heavy engagement. Nobody in the vicinity other than these Dark Reapers. Dark Reapers absolutely getting pelted and melted as a turret as well is going to go down. There it is. A lot of resources going to go over to Elendi. Elendi looking a lot stronger here during this matchup. Looks like we are also teleporting up and or in a building. Scorpions versus Scorpions as S4ngetsu engages towards the back line of Elendi. Farsiamaka with a huge combo towards the backside as well, supporting the Scorpions that belong to S4ngetsu, and then Farsiamaka for Elendi, utilizing the Temporal Weave ability. So these Dark Reapers can get set up. Looks like both players summoned up. This is S4ngetsu's Warrior Portal, and this is Elendi's Warrior Portal. In the red, we have S4ngetsu. In the blue, we have Elendi, as Elendi is trying to defend off the Scorpions. Oh, another huge burst damage there. This is Farsiamaka for Elendi. Elendi trying to help out and or maybe shoo away these Banshees. Farsiamaka trying to defend the Banshees and or get them away from that Warrior Portal as the Scorpions are dying for him slowly but surely. Farsiamaka for S4ngetsu definitely making sure that Scorpions are down for Elendi. Looks like the damage applied to Farsiamaka that belongs to Elendi is really, really low here. Trying to keep her alive. Dark Reapers are just pouring out of this Warrior Portal. The Warrior Portal that he summoned up for S4ngetsu is gone. Looks like the majority of the damage did come through. That Farsiamaka last chance did get procced here, so she's going to be stunned for a little while. So the focus now is this Maka that belongs to S4ngetsu. S4ngetsu is in a lot of danger here. I don't know where the majority of his forces are, but we have a Banshee now coming out as well. There it is. I just noticed we have 2 Warrior Portals. So pouring out units over and over again. Now, the Farsiamaka for S4ngetsu in retreat mode here, and he's going to throw in the towel. Game number 3 does go to Elendi. Really aggressive play there towards the end. And man, I don't think S4ngetsu was ready for that at all. Not being able to rotate down and protect his turret, and just so many resources went in, and then you saw them immediately on the battlefield. Nicely done there. Both players putting in their hearts. Unfortunately and unfortunately, depending on who you're rooting for, Elendi is going to be able to get into round number 3. Who he's going to be facing off against next? Well, you're going to have to stick around for the next video. I'll see you all then, and GG to both players. Peace!